Bruh, I'm back,
Hey,
and it was a wonderful show.
And I told y'all motherfuckers, Fridays are never going to be the same again.
It ain't.
Look, this is week 1 of the NFL season. We had a great game last night. We got one going on right now. But right now, what you're about to tune in to see is the premiere episode of Friday Night Heel Turns. And let me tell you motherfuckers what, it's never going to be the same. Let's get it.
Sun's coming up as you look to the skies, go down to the water and bathe in the light. Oh my love, oh my love. Angels will sing, whisper words of the heart as I'm holding you close. Keep a shelter from the dark. Oh my love, oh my love. Hold your breath.
Hey, yeah.
What's up?
Hey, your boy is back.
Hey, that shit hits.
Oh, that was
such
a
dope ass
intro.
Week, Trevor. I missed you, bro.
Oh, it feels great to be back, boys.
Daniel, you say tag you in, bro. Get in. You in the group. You got the link.
About.
Let's go. Daniel, get in. Let go.
Yeah, hit the link. Let's run this, baby.
You can come hang out with us.
Yeah.
Hey, because we kind of need to talk about it with him in here anyways, because before we go into it, we got Drew McIntyre's beating the shit out of Bracelets and CM Punk.
Ooh.
We're going to talk about John Cena and when the fuck is he going to come around, or was it just a retirement match to advertise it? And when are we going to get to see him? We'll talk about it. We got details on Odyssey Jones as well.
Yay.
Yeah, I don't know if I would say yeet.
No, I said yay.
Oh. There you go, Daniel. We also going to talk a little bit of AEW.
Scully!
What's up?
Scully!
What's up with y'all, man? Hey, Trevor, first off, congratulations on your first fight. You didn't kill no kids, bro.
I ain't killed no kids. It's been a great week.
I'm on the plunder. Yeah, that's what he was talking about the other day. He was about to strangle some kids. He was about to buck them on. My wife's like, I'm trying to strangle kids every day at my work. She's the head lunch lady at the cafeteria manager at an elementary.
Oh wow!
She want to come cook our lunch because the lunch at my
school. You want to go cook their lunch over there?
It's horrible.
Nah, bro, it's rough out here, man. Nobody wants to work out here.
I get that.
Sarah had to deal
everywhere.
She had to deal with grandparents day to day, bro.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
Yeah, dude. And you know, nobody knows how to read when they send things home to the kids. And it literally said in there, hey, y'all gotta pay cash. There's no why would they need a credit card in an elementary?
Yeah, no doubt. No
right?
doubt.
So people were like, y'all don't take credit cards? He's like, I told y'all, we're in elementary. We only take cash. But she had a pretty rough day today too, man.
Reading is fundamental.
Not always.
She said not rough anymore. This vodka done took that away. Ah! Yes. So what's going on, y'all? How y'all been? Hey, shout out to Buck Dad too. About to be a daddy in about 10 days.
Oh, hey, we almost there, bro.
Again, a daddy again.
Again.
Yeah. This time though, this time a little different.
This time we get to acknowledge bloodline.
This time it's a little different.
Yeah.
I'll be leaving the Panhandle tomorrow morning and heading back to Tampa. Long-awaited return. The prodigal son will return tomorrow, and I will be ready to go. So, what you're gonna get as far as my pre-show on Sunday is gonna be up and close to Raymond James Stadium. So we're gonna have a good day Sunday.
Man, I'll be down. I'll be geared up, ready to go. I'm gonna have a whole house full, bro. Watch party at my house. I got all the local Buckaholics and Bucks fans that are coming to my house for the watch party. So I'm gonna have.
When we come back, when do we come back to you? When do the Bucks come out there? Next season?
December 22nd against the Cowboys.
That's right around Christmas break. I might need to
right
circle
around
that.
Christmas break, bro.
I might need to circle that.
You might have to make it a point.
Trevor, you know I got you, dog.
Listen. I make fun of Cowgirls fans, but I ain't never been. I might have to do that in person.
You just gotta come fucking just get here, bro. I'll take care of you.
Okay, I can do that.
Hey, you'll smoke good, you'll drink good, you'll sleep good, you'll eat good. I promise.
Look, I tagged Adam Pierce in this bitch, and I'm gonna make his ass. I'm gonna spam his ass every show we got. I'm gonna tag the shit out of him.
Hey, you got a hotline. They got a hotline for a reason.
Can we stop putting Cody Rhodes against Solo Sikoa already? Goddamn.
You know,
that shit's old, bro. Come on, man. Bring somebody else in. Let him fight fucking Jacob Fatu like he passed to it.
Bro, I was wanting it.
There's a process. See, hold on. See there, Daniel, you got to understand with that particular situation, they have to build that. They have to build that.
Bro, they've been building it for 3 months.
No, tonight was the very
They got a whole block built already. They got a whole block built with a fucking basketball court ready to go. Let's go.
Tonight they got the whole damn neighborhood.
You know what I'm saying?
Tonight was the very first time that Solo on camera put Jacob Fatu proverbially in his place. And that's what we need to see as the audience to help progress this story. So it's just be patient. It's coming. But let me tell you what, before he gets his hands on Cody, he's going to beat the shit out of Solo.
I mean, hey, if you think about it, if you think about it, talking it that way, that could be the reason. That could be everything you need.
That's going to be the heel turn.
That's everything you need right there for Jacob to turn on Solo and either exile Solo out of this new bloodline or go with Roman Reigns.
I think he's already with Roman Reigns. I think he's a spy.
It's definitely an argument to be had.
He's in there. He's in there creating it, making it seem like, hey, we're taking care of the bloodline, and I got your back, Solo. But when Roman comes back, it's gonna be a different story. And watch when Roman hits the scene. That's the real tribal chief.
I'm not against that, man, at all.
What did he call it? The OFC?
OTC?
Or OCF or whatever. I don't know. Whatever.
OCD.
OCD.
OCG.
OCD. I got
OCD. Whatever. ADD. ADD. Hey, all I know is back in my time in the 80s, when you had that shit, it was just being retarded.
Hey, listen. Back in my day, back in my day, I was
with all due respect, hey, and I don't mean Down syndrome. Let's get that right. Let's get it. I'm not trying to get us canceled. You can say that word and not mean Down syndrome, because I'm not trying to be insensitive to the Down syndrome people. I love it.
I'm not laughing. I'm
nothing,
laughing at the fact that you found enough courage to stop yourself and correct that shit.
That's what I'm
I had to
like.
break it down, bro.
But I'm glad you did, because people automatically be going left.
Dude, quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure they're going the right way before they fucking. Blah. Let me reiterate.
Right.
I don't mean the Down syndromes.
Oh, that's funny.
Back in the 80s, when we said that R word, it was for dumb people that just didn't know right from wrong, no common sense, moron.
Hey, so Daniel, I got a question for you.
I need an AI filter. My wife said.
Hey,
Whoop. Hey, guy. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm already boozing, bro. I'm boozing already.
Your turn.
God, Sarah, mind your business.
Oh, that's great.
Damn. All right. Hey, she gonna come super kick the fuck out
Hey,
of you.
I love you guys.
Fridays wasn't gonna be the same.
If y'all don't see me in a few weeks, this is why.
I'm a murderer his ass tonight.
I was saying, you better come super kick the fuck out of his ass.
We like 5 minutes into the show.
Hey, but hold on.
Really?
Now, let's reel it back in. Okay. And let's talk real quick.
All
Since
right.
we got you here, Daniel. Your daughter's bracelet is the only one left standing.
I just hope he starts wearing it. I doubt it, because let's be real. Ever since that bracelet got introduced, like bracelets are being handed out like candy at those events to the wrestlers.
Bro, they've
been
doing
like hotcakes. Let's be real. I saw Cody the other night put like 3 of them on the other night.
Yeah, but hey, if you really want to be real, they've been doing that shit for years.
I'm just hoping, hey, maybe he will put it on.
WWE is now, what, 10 years behind the power curve? They've been, bro, that shit originated with the Swifties. You see this shit in festivals these days. They're everywhere. WWE, I mean, bro, I was seeing Hunter with them for a minute.
Yeah.
And then they started wearing them and doing all, like, promoting them and shit. But, bro, not only did he snap the bracelet, that man snapped CM Punk.
Bro, he put it. Hey, when he hit CM Punk with him, when he kicked him in the mouth, bro, and he had those beads in his mouth. Did he really bust his lip, or did he have that fucking blood capsule in his mouth?
I don't know, man.
Because when he claymored him right in the mouth with all them beads in there, bro.
Yeah.
Are we not sure that he didn't catch his lip in between one of those beads and his teeth?
Yeah, but hey, let's really talk about this though. CM Punk seems to be bleeding from his mouth a lot.
Hey, but you know what? When he got his eyes gouged out that last time, that was like an actual, like, they meant to cut him on that. That was when he was leaking. Like, that's usually not like all the wrestlers. Dusty Rhodes used to, or Ric Flair used to say it best. They used to cut themselves on the forehead with razors because the forehead bleeds more than any spot on your body.
That's what a lot of them were known for, taping their wrist and having the wristbands for.
Yeah, they shove a razor
cut their head.
They would always have a blade in there. No, there was a few times, man, that Ric Flair was caught blading himself, like right outside the ring.
Oh yeah, I've seen him do that where he cuts.
Yeah, there's been a few episodes. I don't know if you've ever paid attention to WCW, but he'd blade himself. I'm surprised. Bro, they did this shit in WWE left and right.
Yeah.
Hey, cheers, fellas.
Cheers.
And
personally,
this
bracelet,
for me. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna kind of say what everybody's kind of been. I saw it on the internet and I kind of agreed with it. This bracelet, they say it's a $5 bracelet. I think it's under $5 bracelet. But anyway, this bracelet
Bro,
has caused such a Hatfields McCoy's kind of situation that it don't even like out of respect, I don't want your daughter's bracelet to come and end up like this bracelet, and then your daughter got to get on X or Twitter and do like the other girl did and come after.
hey, yeah, talk. Did
No,
you see the interaction? Hey,
the
give us
last
some
thing
insight
my
on
daughter
that.
would want, the last thing my daughter would want would be compensation for a gift that she gave him.
no. So hear me out on this.
You feel
Because
me? Like
what up,
my
Eric?
daughter, the tears that my daughter cried after giving him that bracelet, bro. The picture that I have of them looking at each other in the eyes, dude, while he was talking to her, bro, like he gave her his full attention, bro.
Yeah,
He made her a fan that moment. And
Good
for
shit.
her to be able to give him that bracelet, and him put it on in front of her, bro, it was one of the greatest moments for her. Just
Hey,
that alone is payment enough for her, bro. She doesn't want payment for that. She made it for him because she wanted to, not because she wanted to gain something out of it.
well,
But
like,
little did she know, she still gained something out of it. You know what I'm saying?
well, and
She gained an idol, a hero, so another person she could look up to as a wrestler, favorite wrestler.
well, and another thing with it, bro. Is one, I told you, bro. McIntyre is dope as fuck.
Yeah,
Good dude,
In
very
the
humble dude
meantime,
in person.
like,
Very,
yeah,
very,
off
very
camera, the dude. That's why he was the face of the company for a hot minute.
Yeah.
You could see it.
His
He still
his
has it in
bad
him.
boy mentality, his persona is definitely an act, and he's a great
Yeah.
actor.
Oh yeah. Now
He's not like that for real.
all together, when that comes to play, bro, you know damn well this is just leading to a Hell in a Cell match.
oh yeah, hands
Well,
down.
before we say he's a great actor, we'll actually have to watch for the new.
Oh, that movie,
Dave
yeah.
Bautista. He's in the new Dave Bautista movie. What is it called? The Killer's Game or something like that?
Yes, I want to watch that. Have y'all seen
I
the
got it
previews for that
confused the
movie?
other day because I was on Peacock and they got a movie called The Killers on Peacock, and it's pretty
That's a
good.
good
I
one,
watched
too.
it the other day.
That's a good one too, by the way.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
a good one, but I got it confused.
Yeah.
So, RIP to the bracelet.
Yes, sir.
My thoughts on the RIP to the bracelet are, as far as the, it goes back to, the statement you made when I asked during the pre-show for the PLE that, is this going to be it? And you were adamant and very quick in your response, Buck Dad, when you said, hell no. And if anything was the proof of this is nowhere near over, was him ripping that bracelet, because CM Punk went through all that just to get the bracelet back. The storyline that should come now that damn bracelet is broken to 50 pieces it should damn near equal the Bloodline storyline at this moment. It should supersede. It should probably be the number one storyline in WWE.
This definitely supersedes Bloodline.
Absolutely.
There's no way.
Absolutely.
I think this carries a higher feud value than Roman and Cody was. Because
I agree with that. That's good shit.
yeah, bro. As somebody who makes these damn bracelets, the $15.
It was out there. It was.
I would say the $15 that they charge you on WWE Shop, or the $5 that they charge you in stores. Dude, the $5 will get me 500 beads to make me at least like a dozen of them things or more.
Bro, my daughter's got a whole case full of fucking beads right now.
Yeah.
Like,
I was gonna say, y'all can go on Amazon and look, bro. Them kits are $5.
Hey, have her make me a plunder bracelet and I'll buy it from her.
I got you, bro. She'll make you anime. Come here.
He's doing it now.
Look,
He said,
look, dead serious. I want the plunder, and you can go look on my page for the spelling. I want the Cannon Crew and I want the Havoc Crew bracelets made.
Hey, you can tell
I
anime.
wear them bitches every day.
Come here. Derek wants to ask you a question.
What's up?
Hey, sweetheart. Look, after, and I thought about this actually when you came on the show. and talk to us about your experience on Raw. I wanted to wait a few weeks and see how other things worked out, but I am willing to pay you money to make me 3 bracelets. And I want the plunder to be on one. Your dad can get you all the information as far as the spelling and whatnot. But I want the plunder, and I want one that says Cannon Crew, and I want one that says Havoc Crew.
Okay.
And you know what? If you do a really good job on it, when I start my merchandise, I'll put them in on my merch and give you all the funds if they sell.
Sounds like a plan to me, Annabeth.
I would love that.
Awesome.
Hell
awesome.
yeah.
No rush on it. You get them done as soon as you can. When your dad lets me know that they're done, I'll ship you the money, send you enough money to ship them to me, and then we'll go from there.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you. Thank you. Because look, like my kids, like my older kids, I've got a 17-year-old and I've got a 4-year-old. My boys are my from my first marriage, and they grew up wrestling fans. I remember taking my youngest son, or my youngest of my 2 sons in that marriage, to a live event, and John Cena was his dude back then, and he had that foam ring, and I swear the foam ring was like 3/4 of his height, because he was like 4 or 5 at the time, so the foam ring was like almost as tall as him. But he had such a blast. But to be able to experience the first time, like your dad got to experience, like for me, that hit a note, as a father. Like I was super proud of him and super proud of you, and happy for the experience that you got, because as a fan of something, a fan of anything, like I met Pauly Shore and Fred Durst and from Limp Bizkit and hung out with them by the tour bus. But in the end, I was really happy for you, and that was a cool moment. And your dad, first off, your dad's Scullywag, and that's a big part of why. So I appreciate it. Much love to you, sweetheart.
Much love to you too.
Sorry about that, guys. My dog is loud. My homie shut up.
Oh, it's all good, brother.
It's cool.
Look, sometimes the dog's got to pull a heel turn, man.
What's up? No, that's cool.
So what we got next, bro?
Hey, so we'll talk about it too. And I know Trevor's wanting to talk about this as well. But details about Odyssey Jones being released have surfaced. And it seems that he has had some domestic violence issues.
I know. I can do the writing. I'm not worried about it. I'm worried about this. No, she just wanted something simple. Sorry, guys. You're
good?
Talking about a tattoo for my buddy's mom. They just had to put their dog down.
Oh.
And they want me to do a paw print for them.
Oh.
No, look, I can make you a cool paw print. I'll make her a badass paw print. It's just not going to be that.
So,
hey, this is called a heel turn. This is classic movement. Not letting us move on with the show. That's a heel turn, bro. That's a straight heel turn.
So, Trevor, your thoughts on Odyssey Jones being released?
I ain't mad at him being released if this is what the fuck he's doing. Why can't people keep their motherfucking hands to their motherfucking selves? Okay, it ain't hard. And most of the time when we hear domestic violence incident, it's all circled around you putting your hands on a woman. So I really got a problem.
I was going to say, bro, Nikki Bella's getting divorced from what we're hearing after her domestic violence issue.
Yeah, I just said that the other day.
I swear on everything. I see a man put his hands on his woman. I don't care if I know her, don't know her, whatever. I'm kicking his ass and putting bullets in him.
Okay. I feel you. I'm going to throw a flag, call a timeout. With all due respect, I will never hit a woman, but I will beat a bitch. Let me tell you.
Hold on. Time out. The nature of his opinion, and his livelihood does not affect anything that the show The Heel Turn represents. Just throwing that out there, fans.
I'm sorry, man. Fans, don't mind me.
On a
I've
serious
been boozing D-Lo's out. I'm sorry.
On a serious note, I was literally my 6-year-old with where we're at right now before we get ready to head down to Tampa. We were my daughter loves she treats little kids, like her smaller sister, like baby dolls. She'll like pick them up and carry them around the house, and do all this stuff. And their daughter that lives here, she's like 2.5, maybe 3, and she gets to whining when my daughter will, just all of a sudden pick her up when she don't want to. And I made the statement to her, and ladies and gentlemen, listen to this. Nowhere in any culture, was it ever formidably okay and permissible to put your hands on another human being without their consent. I don't care if you're Asian, you're Mexican, you're American, you're European, Russian, it don't matter. In no culture was that ever acceptable. So when you do this, and the one thing that I've always been proud of WWE for, they stand on their laurels, bro. When you break those moral coded values, they ditch your ass like you're a piece of trash in the ditch, bro. And that's where that son of a bitch deserves to be, in my opinion. Fuck Odyssey Jones. If that's the case. Fuck Odyssey Jones.
I can't disagree with it, bro. Like you have.
It's sad because you wanted to like that dude really quick, you really wanted to buy into it, and then you found this out.
Maybe that's why Xavier Woods didn't want nothing to do with him.
He wasn't wrong for throwing them shade looks, bro. You really know.
Yeah, I mean, we were all wondering why. We were all like, "Yo, Xavier Woods is gonna turn on Kofi. He's gonna turn on Kofi." Nah, bro.
Maybe he knew the deal.
Like, yeah, he just didn't want to look at Kofi and go, "Yo, this dude's over here smacking his chick, dude." Like,
and then you know what's crazy is to hear in the same week to hear what Nikki Bella's going through with her relationship, and I only bring that up because she's a former WWE superstar who's dealing with the same thing, but she's a female, former female wrestler. Like, people, much less man or woman, and I don't agree with Daniel's statement whatsoever, but what I will say is I understand his reasoning and his thought process, because sometimes a woman, just like a man, will put themselves in a position they don't belong in.
No, I agree with the statement because, bro, a bitch is a dude that puts his hands on a female. So, I don't put my hands on a female, but I'll beat a bitch.
Now, I will, and I've mentioned this. Look, if it comes down to it, I'm almost 300 pounds. A woman's acting funny around me, I'm almost 300 pounds. I have taken fists the size of 2 softballs in my face. What I'm going to do is sit on your chest and wait for them popo to come and get your crazy ass out my damn way.
Nah, dude, I'll tell you right now.
Because I caught a popo hoe.
I've been in previous relationships where I've had them put their hands on me, and it has taken every bit of power that I just walk the fuck away.
Yeah, it's really sad. The biggest thing is, you really don't know the details of it, and you could say you do, but in the end, the people that care about both of those people are the ones that are hurting the most behind this, because this guy is a public figure, and then he does this knowing what steps he's about to take in his career. And you can't do that, man. But this is just a sad, sickening storyline or topic right here. And I hate that we have to discuss it, but it's something you should discuss. What's up, brother? Welcome to the Heel Turn, baby.
Get the fuck out of my house. Get out of here. Yes, that's my buck screw. That's my buck screw. They need to get the fuck. He needs to get out of my house. I'm about to murder. Secretly putting Bucks tattoos on me. Look, he snuck that in. That's fucked up. That's a buck skull. And if you really look at it, he's got a dick on him too. Look. Get out of here. Again, for the fans, my bad. I don't know.
Hey, you
I've
know
already
what?
got it canceled twice. I've already got it canceled twice for sure.
Hey, you know what? Since we got NFL fans sitting here right now. We'll talk. We'll semi go NFL. Joe
Hey guys,
Tessitore
hey
debuted
y'all,
on
I want to
Raw.
apologize. My bad.
It's all good. It's all good. Look, I'm gonna grade Joe Tessitore. We were actually, me and a friend of mine were talking about Joe Tessitore in his debut, and he, you know, I didn't feel one way or the other when I first watched the show. You know, I'm very. Wow, sorry, I got stunned. I got stunned by Saquon Barkley. That dude's an animal. Whoever's going up against him in your fantasy league this week, talking about football, you're going to get crushed. He's got 3 touchdowns and he just run 40 yards. But anyways, the Joe Tessitore, I went back and rewatched Raw on Hulu, right? And I actually paid attention. Paid attention to Joe Tessitore. And if you've ever watched football, and listened to Joe Tessitore, you know he's got it in him. So when I tell you, if you love Michael Cole, give Joe Tessitore 6 months to a year. Give him that much time to get familiar with the business, because Joe Tessitore is going to be a fantastic commentator. And I
Bro,
really
he's actually pretty good though.
Yeah, he does. And I'm really buying into Wade Barrett, and I think that's going to be a really good team.
Yo, so
I give him a 4 out of 5 for his first show.
Hang on. Pat McAfee, when he began, even with the Pat McAfee show, all that, I believe if you were paying attention, you'd agree. Pat McAfee was not what he was behind that table.
Not at all.
You had to have a third party just to get him acclimated. Tessitore just got kind of tossed in there on the flagship show.
And he did well.
For what it was, I will admit, bro, it felt like I was listening to an NFL play-by-play from him.
Yeah, it did.
So I kind of had that nostalgia feel. But you know what, man? I'll give the dude a year. I'll give him 6 months. Knowing his background, knowing that he's a WWE fan, but knowing what he's gonna do to dive in and learn. Bro, 6 months.
And let's be clear. Let's throw and no disrespect to any of the wrestling commentators or even Pat McAfee, who was a former NFL player. But think about sports commentating as far as games. These guys, let's take football, for instance. Once a week, these guys go home for a couple of days. And then after those couple of days, let's just say on a Wednesday or a Thursday, they'll fly to wherever they're doing their game. And then they spend the next 36 hours diving like head first, toe deep, all the way uncovered in information about each team, trying to divulge as much, serious information. So this guy's used to really learning his product at a really fast rate. And that's why I got high hopes for him, because he's not like a sports commentator like WWE who have 90% of their stuff as a script, and you just got to fill in the blanks. It's a whole different ballgame in sports. So I really got high hopes for Joe Tessitore.
I was going to say, bro, going from the unscripted world of the NFL and calling the plays the way he did, his knowledge of the game. Like I said, I'll give him 6 months. Not even a year.
Can we talk about the other night real quick?
6 months with Tessitore, and then you get Pat McAfee back in January. Can you imagine how good that would be? And you toss in Corey Graves as well.
And so I saw a clip on X.
Okay.
Of that after show of Damian Priest and Jey Uso and Rhea Ripley.
Ooh.
Did y'all see when they got the crowd involved in their yeet?
Did not.
Bro, they were all standing together. they were all standing together in the middle of the ring. And they counted down, and the crowd all together. They all went, "Yee!" Like it was awesome, dude.
All right, so we'll talk
All
about it
three of
though.
them and the whole crowd in the middle of the ring. Like it was.
So the clip I know I saw was after
The
Bash
one
in
where
Berlin.
where she was.
No, the Bash in Berlin when Mommy and Damian Priest were celebrating with chicken tendies and ranch, and Mommy was wearing a eat, sleep, yeet shirt.
Okay, well, this was the other night
Yeah, I
when
know that
Damian
was
Priest
yeah,
and
it was
Jey
the
Uso
following
were
night.
fighting.
Yeah,
It was great, bro. If y'all look it up on X, you'll see it,
I'm
bro.
gonna go look it up. But
The crowd went nuts on that, bro. Like that dude's a star. And what got me saying that is tonight when I was watching SmackDown and I saw that 8-man tag match with what's his name? The Street Profits.
yeah,
When the Street Profits came out, oh boy was in the crowd doing this, and there was only like 5 other people doing it with him. It just made me realize, bro, that guy's not a superstar like Jay.
no, hey,
Jay's got
good.
that superstar persona, bro. That
Yo,
power.
but here, hey, when the Prophets were doing that shit 5 years ago,
It was good. It
it
was
was a
Jay
lot
Uso.
better. The crowd is not even behind the Prophets the way they were, and this is why I was saying it a few weeks ago too. You need to put a title on Oos.
I'm ready for him to be a champion. Yes,
He needs to have
I
a
am.
championship, and it does, bro. I wouldn't even give a shit if it was brief.
I bet you they get the tag team titles, him and Damian Priest.
No, bro. Fuck the tag team titles. He's done that enough times.
Right? He needs like the United States Championship title. Maybe he takes it from LA Knight.
Nah,
Not yet.
man. Nah.
IC, because
I
Braun
see
done kind of
title. Take
started
that shit
kicking
from
in.
Braun.
Okay.
Yeah, Braun
Okay.
said nobody in your family ever beat my family. Like,
Yeah,
bitch, you
he's gonna
set
take it
that
from
up
Brock.
right there.
Yeah. He's
Hey,
definitely
no,
gonna
hold
take it.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but talking about it, man, he not only said that once. One time, you know what? That's cool. That's a passive
He's
statement.
mentioned
You
it
made a
several
point and
times.
said it
He's
twice.
mentioned it several times, yes.
So
The
you
last
didn't
time
just,
the
you
last
didn't
time
just
Jey
cut a
Uso in his
promo.
face was like, yee.
Yeah, I was gonna say, bro. First time, just you're it's in conversation. The second time's a statement.
Yeah. So let's go. I'm all for that.
I will say, I like what Jay said in that segment, though. Don't worry about mommy. I got her.
Yeah. I got her. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Hey, I was
You
gonna
got
say,
mommy.
Oh,
hey, I kind of feel like we need a Jey Uso and a mommy run.
So speaking on that real quick, I like what Priest asked mommy. He was like, "What's up with you and dudes with mullets?" And she kind of just laughed.
he said dudes with mullets. Ah! That's funny as fuck.
That is hilarious. That's hilarious.
Dude, y'all want I laughed my ass off the other day. I came across a video of Cody Rhodes when he was Gold Dust or whatever.
Stardust, yeah.
Stardust.
Stardust.
Stardust or whatever. Well, that was the most ridiculous shit I've ever seen in my life.
Bro,
Like,
I've
what?
seen some funny characters in my day as far
That
as
was up there.
that Stardust was up there, man. It was but he played the role, dude.
He
Hey,
did, but to see that and to see where he's at now, it's like, oh, like,
Yes. Totally
yeah,
agree.
hey, but talking Damian Priest real quick, could we really get him in a Demon Finn Balor match at Bad Blood?
bro, let me see Finn Balor
I
as
hope
Demon
so.
again. I'd like to see
I
Finn
hope
Balor as
so.
It's
Demon
been a
again.
minute. Hey, it's
But
been a minute.
wait. Not to cut you off. If I'm
No,
gonna
go ahead.
get Demon Finn Balor, I need Demon Finn Balor to get a win because his last few demon appearances are L's.
Yes, I agree.
I wouldn't necessarily say you
Then,
need to
then,
give him a win. The only
then put him
reason
a
you
bit
may
against.
the one against Edge and the Brood, I get. Yeah, maybe he could have gotten that win. Because, bro, Edge didn't need that fucking win. Before
I can
that,
understand
bro.
Roman because the Roman
Before that, it
storyline.
was well, I would say before that, bro, was the Fiend, and yeah, it should have died at that point. You needed the Fiend to get rid of demon-esque characters. So yeah, bring him back. It's the top. I feel like you need to give Damian the win.
Yeah.
Well,
I think
I-
Damian, in my opinion, that match
Have
right there.
y'all seen the Damian Priest documentary?
Yes.
I have.
Hell yes.
That's on my list right now.
It's
Still
Bro,
watching
really
other-
good, dude.
I'm
You
still
will
watching
become
other
a
stuff,
huge fan. You will
bro.
become a
Right now, I'm
huge
on that
fan.
Rings of Power, so I gotta.
No, you will appreciate that Damian Priest doc.
Yes, you will. That was one of
Okay,
my favorites. It's probably a top 5. Out of
Good,
all the
because
ones they've
I've
done.
been. But dude, you know what? A lot of the time, I'm on this Vice channel too, man, and I come across the Dark Side of the Night, Dark Side of the Ring. Bro, those are some brutal stories, bro.
Hey, September 25th, Netflix is dropping the VKM.
Yeah, I want to do a whole show on that.
Hey, y'all know. Hey, it's birthday month for me.
Yes, sir.
Same.
Hey, it's also birthday month for my son.
I know.
Hell yeah.
Cheers.
I mean,
I plan on going and trying this bad boy out I just got for a tattoo.
hey.
Wow, nice.
America.
Yeah.
Love the land of bartering.
America. Yeah, dude, and especially I live in Texas, so it's like, bro, you
They
can
don't have
trade,
laws out
you
there.
can buy, sell, and trade guns like legally without any kind of license in Texas, bro.
Dog, in Texas, if you don't have any form of shotgun,
Yeah, if you don't have a firearm in Texas, you need to move.
yeah, you know, in order to register your vehicle, you have to say yes, I have a gun. In order to buy a house, you have to say yes, I have a gun.
Baby,
In order to buy a
will you
carton
grab
of
me a couple
cigarettes,
beers and
you
put one
have
in the
to
freezer
give
for me?
the fact that you got a gun.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, remember when my wife said she was gonna murder me?
It's really about
You
to
gave
happen
her
on
the
live.
weapon. You
Hey,
gave her the
the
weapon.
tables are turning.
Wife,
Give me my super suit, woman!
Oh shit! It's really about to happen on live.
Hey, you might end up getting us canceled.
I
regardless.
don't want to be a witness. I
He
don't
said, I
want to
don't
be a
want to be a
witness.
witness. Let me turn the camera off.
Yo, hey, she done popped up like the Undertaker.
She did. She
Hey,
did.
Speaking,
let's be
you
real
want to hear
though.
something funny? You want to hear
Hey,
something funny?
she popped up
Listen
out
to
of the
this.
background like Liv Morgan because that's her favorite.
Listen to this. Just about an hour ago, I was scrolling, watching the game and wrestling, and I was scrolling on the reels on Facebook, and I saw a reel with the Godfather. Remember the Godfather, right? He's best friends in real time with the Undertaker, and they had him and the Undertaker doing this interview
Hey, you
on
like
a
her.
podcast, and they were talking about how the Godfather went in one time. Now, remember that time he went in and faced him? It was on television. It wasn't on a pay-per-view. But he says he come up to the Undertaker and he was like, you know, I've got a few ladies. We all know the Undertaker be liking them hoes. The Undertaker said he bit a piece of meat almost out of his lip, trying to bite his mouth so hard because he knew that one of his best friends put him under the gun. And he said he ad-libbed and they weren't supposed to fight before the match started, but he ended up attacking because he couldn't hold on. He was about to break character because he was getting killed. Like you can imagine the Undertaker with his eyes all bobbling in his skull, you know, and all of a sudden this guy says, come on, man, you know you like some hoes.
Hey, real quick fact. I'm gonna spit some facts for you real quick about Undertaker. You can drive about 20 minutes from here where I'm at to Georgetown on softball night and watch him and his family watch his daughter play softball here at Georgetown in Austin. Right, he lives in Austin, Texas.
Oh, nice. I knew he lived in Texas. I didn't know where.
His daughter plays softball for Georgetown. You can catch him at the. Bro, it's weird. People share pictures of him at the stadium, just him hanging out. It's like, oh no, just watching softball with the Undertaker. Like
I mean,
dude wearing his ball cap with his hair pulled back. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's great.
hey, you know, speaking of
and
Texas,
Gabby Tuft is right down the street, bro.
Hey, yeah, Gabby Tuft will be WWE soon.
Yeah,
yes, formerly known as Tyler Rex.
Hey, no, I'm saying that because WWE has been looking.
Yes, I heard the same thing.
They've been keeping an eye.
Oh, I know. She's already training. She's already fighting right now.
Yep. Yep. They're just looking to clear a few things up, and I do believe that Gabby Tuft's going to be WWE bound soon. And you know what? I'm all right with it, bro. Take on bitches like Nia.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. No doubt. That'd be a good match.
Next time I run across her, I'll get a picture with her.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, but you know, we're going to keep it in Texas for a minute.
Okay.
We're going to keep.
Oh, okay.
Hangman Adam Page, bro, cut a fucking promo on Dynamite that ended the entire show with him burning down Swerve Strickland's childhood home.
Let me throw some context in because as we talked about earlier, Buck Dad, I watched the show and I think you said you're going to start watching the show. I don't know if you watched the whole thing or whatever, but
yeah, I did.
Like, to give you some context, Swerve Strickland was dumped by WWE. Bad fucking idea. And then moved on to AEW. And they quickly saw the potential in him and put the belt on him. Well, he just signed his long-term contract, his first long-term contract in professional wrestling. And he deserves to get paid, and I'm glad he got it. Big props.
Yeah, I was going to say, bro, because of that signing, he ended up buying that house.
And he ended up going.
Can I add something real quick?
Go ahead.
Not to cut you off.
Oh, please.
I think it's funny Swerve Strickland got paid and Dallas Cowboys players haven't gotten paid.
That's a good term, people. That's a good turn, people.
Hey, fuck the Dallas Cowboys.
That's an added heel turn. But no, he got his first big contract. And just like, NFL players.
That comes to you at face value. Fuck the Cowboys. And
absolutely.
Fuck the Saints.
But when, like, NFL players or NBA players, they get their first big contract, what do they want to do? They want to buy a home or something like this. Well, Swerve wanted to buy his childhood home, which is a cool thing. You know, like, if I could go buy my childhood home, I would. I would so do it in a heartbeat. But he went and
bought I had like 20 childhood homes. Which one would I buy?
Flip a coin.
Well,
they did the promo in the beginning of the show, and that's how the show ended. And when it ended, the first thing I thought of was Randy Orton and The Fiend. That's the first thing I thought of. Now, am I saying it was a knockoff? No, but yes. But am I saying was it worth the view? Yes, it was actually still a good promo.
Yeah, I was gonna say, bro, it was still a fire ass promo.
Yeah, it was definitely still
and
a
we
good
had talked
promo.
about it though. We had talked about it, and we'll get more into detail about it. But that Dynamite was pretty solid for the most part. There's a big gap in some shit still.
Yeah.
But there's three main stories that they got going. I think kind of do help fill that gap right now. They're learning how to do it.
Yeah, I mean,
they're not gonna. It'll take a minute to get that shit back, but AEW right now is what WWE was in 2019. WWE right now is what AEW was in 2019 when they were on fire. All it is.
Yeah. The problem is, for AEW, I don't think they're going to twist that standard. I think for a long time, for the near future, they're going to be chasing WWE because once they get to Netflix, they're going to skyrocket.
Listen, bro, if they quit chasing WWE and quit trying to, I get it, bro. It's a natural competition. But
if they don't try to compete, I think they'd be better.
Bro, yeah, if you quit trying to compete with them and you just sat back and did your fucking thing.
Exactly.
And okay, I'm focused on, I need to start telling stories. I need to be able to do this. You're going to put out a quality product. When you're going, oh, well, WWE put CM Punk getting kicked in the mouth, so we're gonna have our EVPs kicking things around for a hot
quality
minute.
product. Quality products.
But
y'all know, hey, this show's sponsored by Tilo.
Okay,
and Gentex,
hey, have them reach out to me, bro. We're friendly.
Hey, Hey, what's the sponsorship run? Because I do own a business. I mean, I don't own a business, but I work for a business that we can sponsor.
I mean, we can negotiate, honestly.
I'd be willing to listen for the plunder as well.
People? Look, the first Friday of Hill Turn, and we out here changing lives.
Hey, when D-Lo's out, anything's possible. We reach for the stars.
Touche.
Hey, mind your business. I'm on his call over
here. This man really having some fucking storylines.
Nah, I'm just playing. I'm just Greg, shut up, Grandma! No, just playing. I hate myself sometimes, bro. I just want to tell y'all that.
Hey, she about to burn your house down like Adam Page did.
But I live in here.
Yeah, that's the only difference in this storyline.
We're going to tune in next week, and it's going to be Miss Scallywag on camera.
Yeah.
Hey, and I'm going to reiterate, a scallywag is a normal pirate.
Yes.
I'm a dead one, bro. Scallywag.
You got to be sitting next to the devil soon.
Oh, I'll be passing the devil the blunt, bro.
I know we moved away from pancakes and power bombs, but as we're doing the show, I'm obviously, because I'm a junkie with the pigskin, I've got the ball game on the backdrop for my
dude, I'm listening to it.
But
over there.
But can I just say that I am totally stunned personally at how rejuvenated Saquon Barkley looks.
Oh, dude, he looks good. He looks really good out there running that ball.
He's got 18 rushes, 101 yards, 2 touchdowns receiving, and 1 catching.
I'll jump in a little bit and I'll keep it short. Stephen A. Smith.
He's got me 32 points in fantasy.
He's balling right now.
Listen, per Stephen A. Smith, he is not with the Giants, which is a bag of chips. Okay, he ain't with the bag of chips team no more. This man got lobster, he got steak, he got filet mignon, he got shrimp.
Hey,
he got
yes, he does. Yes, he does. And Stephen A's gonna have them win in their division over the Cowboys any day.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
He
ain't never picking the Cowboys.
Hey, so you think Skip gonna be following that Philly bandwagon now?
Probably. He's gonna ride this win, and he's gonna be the normal Cowboy hater that he is. Look, I'm all for Stephen A. Smith hating the Cowboys.
I'm talking about Skip.
Skip Bayless? About Skip Bayless? Oh, bro, he burnt Dak Prescott's jersey last year. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know. He was riding that Tom Brady nuts for a minute.
Oh, bro, if you want to talk about commentators, bro, let's talk about how much dick riding Chris Collinsworth does on Patrick Mahomes. Like he double fists, bro. Like it's unreal.
I want to pull a heel turn. I got a heel turn. Now, in the fashion of the premiere of heel turn, but on the topic of the conversation, and me being a part of the plunder and we're all Bucks fans here. Devin White, as we know, tried to clear the air earlier on the pivot, and then he was injured, supposedly, and he's been held out this week, right?
He was scared of the Brazilians.
Bro, Nakobe Dean, his replacement, that's fucking funny. Nakobe Dean, his replacement, is balling.
Yes.
Devin White is going to be on another team by the end of the year.
Bro, he already they were already looking to trade him before they even started the season.
Wait, hang on.
Well, that's rumors.
They were open to trade.
Huh?
There's no heel turn. That's that face value, bro.
Heel turn. Nakobe Dean was gonna be the starter regardless.
Yeah, that's not a heel turn. That's what.
I'm just trying to hate on Devin White. Sorry.
Now that's the heel turn, Derek. That's the heel turn. Fuck Devin White.
I'm hating on Devin White because everybody's trying to like defend him after he came on and give him a little leeway with his stance, but fuck that guy.
Hey, look,
I'll go one step further.
Look,
fuck LSU football. Go Georgia football. That's basically how you say that.
Trevor got out of school early and chose violence.
Hey, we'll go. Hey, I got another.
He went completely away from the NFL and went to the college teams. He said, hey, fuck your mama, bro. Might as well have said that.
We'll go another heel turn.
What's that?
Yeah.
FSU might need to realize that they're not that team anymore.
Bro, I got pictures of me when I was 15 years old wearing Miami Hurricane.
Hey, let's point out Derek went off. Oh, Derek disappeared.
You said Florida State and he turned off. He got off.
Hey, he meant to say Florida State A&M. Florida State Technical College is who was playing these last two games.
That's Free Shoes University. What are you talking about? That's an all-girl school. That's why they got beat so bad.
Now that is a fucking heel turn from last year. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. That's going from clashy to assy.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Derek. We were just talking shit about FSU. My bad.
Oh, sorry. My internet went out.
Oh, it sure did, you fucker.
That's what we.
Sorry, I caught deuces, bro. I ain't ready.
Yeah. I hear my mama calling. What, mom?
At least there is no Gator fans in this video, in this stream. There ain't no Gator fans. That's all that matters.
Bro.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now.
You mean the Florida State Iguanas?
Hey,
Florida State Iguanas? It gets too cold and they freeze up?
Hey, listen. Florida State fans.
The Florida Iguanas, bro. They're not Gators.
Florida State fans are taking their goldfish out for a walk during, game time.
Look, all right. Give me the floor. Okay, fuck this. Give me the floor. All right. I'm going to take this heat. I was boasting the Seminoles.
Hey, kid, you ain't got a choice.
Look, no. I can cop deuces. I've known to do that with Florida.
He said I could turn my internet off.
No, for real, because we outside of the one game from Miami, you take Miami, they have one game. And look, one game is one game. You really need consistency to figure out what a team is. But it's clear after two games that the quarterback is the wrong guy. They need to start the redshirt freshman. And our linebackers are probably Division II-esque quality players. because they are getting destroyed. Over 440 yards on the run on the ground. Not to mention these flat passes, these swing passes, these wheel passes from these linebackers or from these running backs. They're hitting them every time. That Boston College game, they hit 7 wheel routes out of 9.
I got 3 points.
Killed
Got
us.
3 points.
We will get very lucky to contend for the ACC.
It's football season. Fuck your team. It's football season. Fuck your team. God damn it.
By the way, you did that twice, Buck Dad. Twice.
Hey, hey, one per show.
All right, well, you got them both in this week, so lay off. We're off this week, so I should hear nothing for at least 2 weeks.
I got a question on what you said, though, Derek. It's legit. It's not a fuck around question.
All right.
Why y'all won't put Tate in? Why y'all won't put Tate in? Tate is y'all's clear answer at QB.
You know, when you pay somebody that amount of money because that
NIL money fucked everything up.
Now, here's my real honest assessment. DJ showed promise in Oregon State. Now, would I have signed him? I would have struggled. Not him. I would have struggled to not bring in another experienced quarterback that might have been able to fit the system, and let that red shirt wear that red shirt and stay on the bench and get that that education on the bench, so to speak, because of the quality of team that we had. With paying all that money, bro, we not only paid him, we paid people. And let me tell you what, the worst thing about Florida State football this year is the portal. Our portal class this year is trash, and you can clearly see it. And that's
I need the restroom.
Go ahead. But like hey sweetheart, the portal class for Florida State, in my opinion, as of right now, is probably a D, a grade D. It's not very good on defense or offense. They haven't shown promise on anything.
You could be Clemson, who don't use the transfer portal.
Yeah.
So I get you giving it a D. I do think y'all did pick up some good talent. It's just not gelling right now.
Not right now. No.
I feel like if y'all do like Florida's going to do this week and make the change at QB, y'all will be a problem again.
I really believe that if he has, we're not playing this week. We're off this week. I didn't see us on the schedule. Let me rephrase that. I looked and tried to see what time, because I'm on the road on a bus tomorrow. I was trying to figure out what time they're playing. I was really frustrated, but in the long run, I do believe that the team made the right choice trying to build up and in that mindset is to reload as opposed to rebuild. Because to be fair with the way the competition is in the transfer portal, you starting a redshirt freshman, that dude better be him, or you're going to struggle a lot during that first season. So that's why I was okay with signing him. But like when I heard we were getting him, I'm like, okay, no Cam Ward, but we get the guy from Clemson that got booted by Dabo, and you want him at Florida State? What, just to maybe get back at Dabo? Now they're laughing at you in Clemson. Like we got rid of the stupid son of a bitch fucking 2 years ago. But what if you watch the game, it seemed, I was telling Buck Dad like last night, like it looked like you couldn't see that, like the line and the running backs and the receivers and the tight ends, like were aggressively upset and pissy and just not in it because DJ wasn't playing good or hasn't been playing good either game. But what he showed me was fear. He was scared to death. And I tell you, every time he made a bad play and they put it on Norvell on the camera, dude, I don't even think Norvell trusts him. I really don't think Norvell even trusts him. And I think that's going to be a huge problem. So if they don't start off well in the next game, I expect by the end of that game, that freshman to be playing. That's just me.
Hey, so that Norvell, is he like the son of the coach from the Norvell from the NFL that was the Chargers coach back in the day?
No. He's no relation. And
Okay.
he's been there a few years, but let me say this: as a Florida
But y'all
State
know what
fan,
I'm talking
anybody that
about,
knows
right?
me-
There was a Norvell that coached the Chargers, right?
yeah. But for me, it took like first 2 years, I didn't believe in Norvell at all. But what he's built in the last 5 years, I really like Norvell as a coach, and I think he's going to continue to keep Florida State, battling for the top in college football, or at least in the ACC while they're there. I don't know where they're going Big Ten. I personally believe they'd be better off in the Big Ten. I think the Big Ten is the best spot for them. I don't think they have the ability to fight the SEC for the talent to get in the SEC. Now, can they
Y'all
beat
don't want,
SEC
hey,
teams?
y'all don't want to come to the SEC.
Can they beat SEC teams? Yes, but do they have the ability to fight with recruiting, with everything they've got in the SEC? I think it would be too hard.
Bro, the only SEC teams y'all would compete with would be like Tennessee, Vanderbilt.
It's not gonna be
hang on,
OU
man.
in
You gotta
Texas.
win against
It won't be OU in Texas.
No.
There, no disrespect to your team, dog. You
No,
just having a bad
disrespect
year.
them.
We're
They
Bucks fans.
suck.
Hey,
Disrespect
we're
them.
Bucks fans, bro. We know what bad seasons are like. Okay, it
Yes,
happened.
sir.
It can happen.
I'm a Florida
Don't be
State fan. I know
ashamed
what
of
a
the
bad
season.
season's like, bro.
I'm saying it's okay though. We know what it's like. We've been there. We can overcome this,
my
bro.
content will be 80% Buccaneer, 10% wrestling, 5% my family, 3% my brother and his fucking stupid shit while I'm trolling him, and only 2% Florida State for the rest of the year.
Where does that leave bitches and money? No,
Okay, well. So what's up next for Heel Turn, man? I'm ready to talk about some more wrestling.
What's next?
All
What's
right,
next?
well, hey, AEW numbers came in from All In, and not too good. Let's go over them real quick. Last year, their actual attendance 72,265. Their announced was 81,035. This year, actual attendance 46,476.
Is that the yearly total? Is that yearly total? Because
right.
because they don't fit that in one show.
They did it in London, but
they did in London.
Yeah,
but that's London, bro.
They announced it being over 50,000 now.
They drink tea and eat crumpets. Like fuck that. That's over there. It's a different. The AEW is way bigger over there, isn't it?
What do you mean?
Well, listen, this is what we talked about last week when we were doing the Bash at Berlin, and this topic actually came up because they did the show before the Bash at Berlin, and we were talking. No, this was on the Heel Turn after Bash at Berlin. Or the last week's episode. We were discussing it last week, and I actually feel like a lot of their success over there in that show. Now, they had a decent show last year, and look, the European culture is they're massive wrestling fans, professional wrestling. That's a huge thing over there in Europe. But I also feel like without intent, I'm not saying they intended, but they piggybacked off of WWE's success as they've been going. Because look, if it wasn't for WWE and New Japan, the world would not know about professional wrestling like they do. I think between New Japan, I mean, and even like the WWE has just recently started venturing, but they've been going to these shows for years. They might not have been doing televised shows or live show or PLEs. But on the other hand, I kind of feel like AEW's success from that particular show was falling off the line because you also got the same weekend or the same week, within 8 days, they've got Bash at Berlin in Germany. So that's a huge thing. Not to mention the whole week prior to Bash at Berlin, WWE was doing their European tour. So
Bad Blood is this weekend?
No, it's 2 weeks away.
No.
3.
Yeah,
no, wait.
So the big deal for next week. The big deal for next week is that SmackDown is moving, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
SmackDown is moving to USA. It'll be on USA.
Yeah, for the next for the next 3 weeks, you get Raw, NXT, and SmackDown on USA Network.
Have y'all seen that video? One of y'all the one that posted that video, right? About Seth fucking Rollins when it turns into Netflix.
I seen that.
Yeah, where they talk about it's not gonna be Seth freaking Rollins, it's gonna be Seth fucking Rollins from now on.
Yeah.
Hey, that's gonna be lit though.
It is, yeah.
I'm not gonna
That'll
lie.
be lit.
I think the first
If
time
we can get
it
that
has
name,
to come out of Seth's mouth.
It has to come out of Seth's mouth. Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, I'm gonna need
If it
that.
doesn't, it wouldn't be the same if it came from somebody else.
That should be
So,
worked
like,
into
Samantha
that
Irvin-
should be worked into
That's-
the intro.
That's like when somebody comes out and says, "One big son of a bitch." Nobody can say it like Pat McAfee, bro.
No, they can't.
Like,
No, they
let's
can't.
be real. Let's be real.
If you notice, Michael Cole wasn't gonna say "son of a bitch."
No, because he knows better.
He knows, bro. That's
He knows better. Pat McAfee is the GOAT right now, bro. Let's be real. Pat McAfee is the fucking GOAT right now.
Have you listened to that interview from Up in Smoke podcast with Pat McAfee?
No.
So they had talked about him having, his deal with ESPN and how they only license his stuff, and in his contract he has certain curse words that he is allowed to say.
That's fucking great.
Oh, they did it, dude. They did the Philly special. The butt. Shove. They tried it. Sorry to interrupt. They actually tried it and they failed epically. Oh, they fumbled the ball.
They've been filming all night.
They fumbled the
What
ball. The Philadelphia Eagles with just over a minute left. It was just over a minute left. Was 3rd and goal, like two yards, maybe 3 tops. They tried for the butt push, right? And they fumbled the snap.
I'm on that play right now.
Barkley dove on the ball, but it's still 4th down with 30 seconds left, and it looks like
But now you're on the 3-yard line now. They're like 4 yards back.
Yeah. They're kicking a field goal to go up 34-29 with 30 seconds left. But Green Bay does have all 3 timeouts left.
But y'all remember, that's his fucking second fumble by the center since it's not Kelsey no more.
Look, last 2 times we've seen it since they faced Tampa, they failed.
I know. Hey, they were talking about that. They were talking about last year that they were 25 for 27, and the last 2 times they tried it was on a 3rd and a 4th down, and it was against Tampa Bay.
Well, getting back to the sorry to interrupt you.
Oh, sorry, bro. Sorry.
I really believe that AEW has the potential to be a good program, like you were saying earlier, Buck Dad. If they stop trying to compete with WWE, because clear and above, from top to bottom, they can't compare with the quality of the roster that WWE has. Period. They've got great talent there. But again, we've discussed it, and I made the statement that their mid-card section of their wrestlers were booty cheeks compared to WWE's, when WWE's got top stars that are fantastic. They've got rookies that show high promise, but they've also got those mid-carders that you can depend on to put on a good quality match week in and week out. Where in AEW, they got good quality young prospects. They've got great high-end talent, but their mid-card is really not there. So I believe if they stop doing that those numbers are just the beginning of what they can be. Because, first off, you're going over to London, and they don't have promotions over there. They don't have weekly televised shows like this over there. So you're going to get bigger numbers. So that's a little bit to do with that. Give me those numbers in America, and then we'll talk. Give me those numbers consistently in America.
Yeah, but the deal is, bro, you ain't going to get them numbers in America, even in WWE.
Well, I'm talking ratio. The ratio.
No, and I get where you're going, but hang on.
Seats.
Internationally, we've said it, bro. WWE's been balling when it comes to these type of numbers.
They break records at every place they go to.
I'm not throwing shade
out
at
for
AEW.
like the past 100 shows. It seems like.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, bro, like I'm not throwing shade at AEW with their numbers per se, but when you want to sit here and say you're breaking gates and you're doing this and you're doing that, the only records they may have broke, and the gate right now, the overall revenue has not been released. They may have broken records there. The numbers now, compared to a year ago, dropping drastically. Let me remind you, it's a year removed from CM Punk. So no CM Punk in AEW at this point. This is when the All-In Scrum happened. This is when basically the birth of Jack Perry happened.
Yeah.
And I mean, did AEW get too cocky from a year ago and just automatically assume, hey, they're gonna come back? So they raised the price. Did they raise the prices? Were they too expensive? You got to think about that.
You're not wrong at all, but again, they're never, in my opinion, I don't believe they're ever going to be on the same level as a WWE. But what I do believe is they could be a damn good quality product at the same time. Those guys actually, they're very inconsistent, and that's one of the biggest problems with AEW, whether it be the storyline. But like, I can't expect for them to be what you think. Oh, Jordan Love's down.
Yeah, and I'll agree with you with the simple fact of when they got. I mean, bro, they got the stories, obviously, but there's gaps in their shit and their product, and it does make it almost unbearable to watch. There's been times when I've been on, I've watched it.
Jordan Love's hurt.
Oh yeah.
Jordan Love's hurt. Oh,
his ankle.
Oh my God. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to interrupt y'all. I didn't mean to interrupt y'all, but
his ankle got rolled on.
Oh no, fantasy owners are scrambling.
Bro, he's in a lot of pain.
Yeah,
here goes Malik Willis. Hey, Malik Willis ain't no chump.
No, nope. But Jordan Love just went from the 13-yard line to like the midfield in one pass, and he's got 6 seconds left, and I don't think Willis can make that pass. I believe Love can make that pass to win. Yeah, he's limping. He's not on. He's not. He's using help to get off the field.
Oh my God!
Yeah, you seen it?
I just watched it in slow mo.
Yeah, it
looked like the guy grabbed his ankle and literally rolled over, like just grabbed it and spun over it.
Yeah, he's not walking off on his own accord. He's actually getting a couple of guys to help him out.
Yeah, y'all are a little ahead of me.
And they got a lineman that's injured.
You're definitely ahead of me.
Oh, that was scary.
That's a high ankle sprain, bro. That's not good. High ankle sprains are the worst ones to deal with.
Yeah, I agree. Well,
and Yaya's dealing with one. Fuck.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know we're talking about wrestling. My bad.
You're good. We won't have to deal with this much. I think this might be one of only 2 Friday night games this season.
Yeah.
For real.
But I'm sorry, I'm Jones, and I couldn't keep my eyes on football tonight.
Bro, I've been, dude. I didn't even get to watch last night. I almost got thrown out of my son's game.
I can see that.
So the coaches, dude, their tie game, they got the ball with 1:30. They get a playoff, dude, with 3rd down, and the dude runs down the sideline. He's gone, dude. They catch him at the 30, right?
Oh.
Hold on. So like 1:11, 1:12, and the clock's going. They run a few plays. It's 3rd down at 20 seconds. They got a timeout. They're on the 30-yard line. Kicker sucks ass. Okay? You know that. He could have called a timeout. It was 11 seconds.
And he got
and literally, I'm yelling, Call a fucking time. They hike the ball with 8 seconds left. The quarterback dances around and throws it with 1 second on the clock left. So by the time the ball hits the ground, the fucking clock's over. And I'm like, yeah, I'm literally like, you don't get paid to hold on to that fucking timeout. Like, you have it for a reason. Use it. You're poor clock management. They need somebody there to be. Dude, I was so upset at their coaches, bro. At the end of the game, I'm looking at the coach and I'm pointing to my wrist and I'm like,
Was you talking to Todd Boyles in Detroit last year? Was you talking to him?
yes. I felt like it,
You
bro.
called the timeout.
I literally felt like it. Like, dude, what you do, you was third down. You call the timeout, you shoot for a play towards the end zone. If it doesn't work, you give your kicker a shot. Worst case scenario, you go into overtime anyway, right? But you get 2 shots to try to win.
Right.
Yeah. Instead, you take 1 shot, go into overtime, lose the game on a pick six, 91 yards. In overtime. Yeah, Derek. Yeah. That big sigh you just had is what I literally while they're talking to the kids at the end of the game, and all the parents are standing there on the side, and I'm looking, I was like, I hope you're not yelling at the kids. You need to be yelling at yourselves.
Wow,
because that was all coaching.
Yeah. And see, that's the problem with it, and that's a huge problem with youth athletics is a lot of the times bad coaching will destroy a situation for a kid, and their teammates because they're
What
not
are you holding the fucking timeout for? What do they hold timeouts for?
I
Just
never
in case.
understood that.
They don't get paid
just
for
in
that.
case at the end of the game, yeah.
Do they get extra yards at the end of the game? Back on?
I don't know. Maybe you get traded in at the end of the game for like a point or something.
You get a Dairy Cone, a free Sunday from Dairy Cone.
Anyway. So Cody does not lose his fucking belt next week, right?
Yeah. Nah.
He doesn't lose it. He doesn't lose it, right?
Nah.
I don't think so.
Roman comes back next week.
I was about to say Roman will be back next week.
Reigns.
You can guarantee Roman's coming back on USA.
Okay, when the fuck are we gonna see Jimmy come back?
I would think in the next few weeks.
He's due.
I wouldn't say my bad, bro. It's taking a bong hit.
I think Bad Blood is probably going to be the latest you should expect.
You should. If you don't get if you don't get Jimmy coming back next week, you get him back. You get him back at Bad Blood because he's cleared.
Yeah.
Is the game over? Is the game over?
Yeah.
Philly won.
Yeah, it was a shit show.
Also, Charlotte Flair is cleared finally.
Thank you.
Barkley at
I was
132
waiting on her to make her return.
Well, if you watched the Fan Fest a couple of weeks ago, she was actually on the flyer for WWE Netflix. Yeah. So they're advertising her. You should expect her back real soon.
Bloodlines.
Hey, y'all saw at the Fan Fest that the only autograph sessions that were fucking sold out were wrestlers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I read
No pro athletes, nothing like that, bro. No celebrity. It was wrestlers.
Bro, they had
that sold out.
Tom Brady and Gronk were even there.
And they didn't sell out like that, like the wrestlers did.
No.
And when you got your celebrities and your and your other sports stars tweeting about your sport, bro, or your fake sport, like people like to say, your entertainment.
Hey.
Be careful with that word here.
I know. I'm saying your entertainment. Go. You saw me. Hey.
No, listen. Wrestling might be fake,
entertainment,
but wrestling might be fake.
It's not
to an extent.
The storylines may be made up.
Hey, but hear me out.
But those acrobatics, those slaps on the chest, those knees to the face, those claymores, those fucking DDTs, those are real. Those slaps to the table, those are real. I couldn't do that.
Hey, I was gonna say
Not even
the
on my
Hey,
Gwen
this
best
is
Chicago
day.
heel
girl.
turn right now. This is heel
Not
turn
even
right
on my
now.
best day.
Hey, that's why I said it's fake to an extent.
This is definitely heel turn. I agree with you, Trevor. And one more thing on football, just to show out sportsmanship, because I really like seeing sportsmanship across all facets of sports. Like, Jalen Hurts walked over to the bench where they had Jordan Love after the game. Like 90% of the players had already gone in the locker room. And he come and dabbed him up and made sure, he checked on him, blah, 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 blah. That was
Hey, bro,
really cool to
there's
see
no
that.
doubt about Jalen Hurts is a sportsmanship, bro. Let's be real. That
Quality
dude
dude.
is a professional in and out.
Yes,
Quality
He's
sir.
dude.
always been like that. When he got benched, bro, for Tua in a championship game, bro, what did he do?
Fuck, dog, we were
He didn't go
down.
soak. He
We
did not
were
go soak on the
down.
sideline. He was clapping. He had the headset on.
Didn't we see a good show of sportsmanship this past week on Raw?
Yes.
Wasn't
KO.
it?
KO is Cody Rhodes. KO Cody Rhodes. Absolutely.
But where was that at tonight?
No. That was last Friday. I'm talking on Monday. There was two wrestlers that really didn't. I want to say there was a match between guys that really. It was almost a face heel, but it wasn't quite a face heel. But they kind of congratulated at the end of the match. I'll have to go back and check that. But yeah, I love sportsmanship, man. I mean,
Yeah.
when from the before
What?
the game, I don't even believe before the match or the game, you need to show some level of
Either what?
sportsmanship. But when that game's over or that match is over, like it's all about being
Fuck you, keep kayfabe alive.
And wrestling's a whole different thing, though. Wrestling's a whole different thing. Those kind of sportsmanship issues are like situational. Later, bro. Love
How about
you, man.
y'all?
Thanks for coming out. Hey, keep me
Appreciate
posted
y'all.
on those bracelets. But yeah, like wrestling is a whole different thing. When you see that kind of sportsmanship that we're talking about, it's one of those situations where you're looking for a reaction for the crowd, or you're looking to give a hint on a position from a storyline's perspective in the future, of how things might work out. But in real sports, when like football, baseball, basketball, like when that game is over, shut up and show respect to the people who you played against, because that's what it's all about. It's to compete. Now during that game, fuck yeah, and fuck
yeah, fuck off. Yeah. Speaking
Hey, we need to
of,
go and put in the comments, NSF. We need to start on Friday night heel turns now that we're a little bit more aggressive. I think we have to. We need to put disclaimers on the ad for the show, because there's some things that kids might not want to see.
look, dog, I'm gonna
Kids
tell you
might
right
want to see
now.
it, but their parents might not want them to see
No,
it.
listen. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be straight up. If your kid is up at 10 o'clock on Facebook on a Friday night watching my show, that's your problem as a parent, not mine.
I will say this:
put,
they'll learn some beautiful vocabulary.
yeah, I was gonna say, when your kid is walking around saying "fuck" and everything else, you're welcome.
Yeah.
But that is still not my problem. That is yours.
I
Because
can't
why was
argue with
your
that.
kid? There's a reason we do this at 10 o'clock at night.
And as my background would gladly say, if he can move his lips, yeah.
I don't know. You had somebody walk through LA Knight's neck. Oh shit! There. Oh fuck. LA, bro, his neck just ate a person.
I'm dead. I gotta go off camera for a minute.
Yeah, bro.
That's good shit. It's been
And
a
I
good
didn't
show.
even take. Hey, and I didn't even take. There's no mushrooms involved.
Dude, we've been here an hour and a half. It feels like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Literally.
What happened?
I mean, I'm not mad. I'm just saying, wow. Hour and a half already.
Yes.
It seems like it's going been like 40 minutes.
Hey, but since we're talking, since we got all this on Raw, bro, coming from Calgary, you heard the announcement. Bret Hart's going to be in attendance.
Yes, that's going to be beautiful. I wonder how they're going to play him into the to the show.
Well,
Okay.
so I had a question about that.
Okay.
So if y'all paid attention, I don't want to mix up the name, but it happened on Monday. There was supposed to be like a match set up, but like one of the female groups are short a person, and they were like, "Well, we're going to Calgary. I'll make a phone call." So like, are we supposed to get Natalia too?
I think so.
I don't
But
think Natalia is not under contract anymore.
I was about to say she's not under contract anymore. I was
Okay.
just about to correct myself.
Okay.
I think I honestly believe Natalia is probably about to hang it up, or she's taking time away, working with her husband. You know, working with people like, or she's probably instrumental in Charlotte's return. You know that, knowing their friendship.
Yeah, I mean,
But
honest.
Here's my thing, and factor this. You can factor this into your response, Derek. But I'm going complete heel turn. Bret Hart needs to just go away. What's the point? I mean, I get it, bro. He's going to be in attendance. Cool. He could have been in attendance tonight in Edmonton.
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't really mean
As a way
anything.
to say bye to fuck ass Fox.
Yeah, like there's not really much you getting out of me. Like, are you putting him in a storyline? I hope not. I know it's a ratings grab,
Right.
because obviously season premiere, but he's one of those, bro. He's like Hogan. For different reasons, they just need to go away. And for him, I don't know.
Hogan for many reasons need to go.
Yeah, Hogan's got plenty of reasons, and I could do a whole last 2-hour show on that.
Damn sure can.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah.
Same.
But I mean, bro, it is. He is too old to be even doing anything near the ring.
Other than cut a promo.
Not even that.
And that could be a vignette, in my opinion.
Bro, it is 2024. There is not a damn thing I want to see of Bret Hart outside of Welcome to Monday Night Raw.
That's it.
That's it. If you're going to have him do that,
cool. If he was bringing him back and it was like Netflix debuting Monday, I can understand that.
Or like if you brought him in to make just a quick announcement, I'm cool with that. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, what the fuck's Bret Hart on my TV for?
Right.
But cutting a promo, getting in a match, having any sort of fucking mini event or mini moment with somebody, bro, it ain't even worth it. I don't want to see Bret Hart, because I'm gonna tell you straight up, since the whole Goldberg incident, he has not shut the fuck up.
No, he's been a straight
bitter ass dude, bro. Like, you thought his feud with Vince McMahon and Shawn Michaels was bad? Dude,
he actually made up with Vince and Shawn. He didn't make up with Bill.
Bruh. I don't know if he ever can. Like, Bill, bro, Bret Hart is gonna die and be buried next to Owen, hating Goldberg.
I agree with that. I can concur with that 100%.
I say it like this, sir. He's a Canadian. You're beefing with a motherfucker from the deep south. You are not getting an apology, okay? Anytime you beef with anybody under the Mason-Dixie line, just go on about your day.
I mean, the thing is, though,
bringing them up.
The thing is, man, Goldberg don't get. I've seen a couple podcasts with Goldberg even on. He doesn't care.
No, he
I was
don't.
going to say, I think Bill is even in Boulder right now because his son's out there playing in Colorado.
Yeah, I
Actually,
was
he
gonna
might be
say,
in
bro.
Nebraska because that's where they play tomorrow.
The thing is, bro. Here's the thing. Bret Hart was in a feud with Goldberg. Do you see Goldberg going on shows 20 years later going, fuck Bret Hart because when I went to go spear him, he had a metal plate and knocked me out? Like, you don't hear that. But yet, Goldberg
No.
ended up with a concussion because of that. It was knocked unconscious.
Yeah.
Bret Hart,
And to me that was dangerous. That's a dangerous
yeah.
move.
And then, yeah, it led to a match. I believe it was the following week or the week after.
I
That,
remember.
yeah, that's when Bret got the kick to the head. I mean,
Yep.
that right there was a freak accident to me. That was just, it happened.
Right.
Yeah, you can't call a piece of metal in your sternum an accident.
Yeah, like, you were coming off
No,
the
because you
rope
had
and
to
you
put that
ran
hoe
into.
on.
Well, the thing is, bro, are you gonna blame Goldberg for being reckless with that kick? Or are you blaming, or can you put blame on Bret? Because Bret has been in the business for a minute. You know they do protect themselves from the kicks by using their hands. And yet
Right.
Bret didn't do that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, maybe kudos to keeping the kayfabe and trying to sell something, but you ran into a foot consciously to put yourself to an unconscious state of mind for the rest of your life, basically.
My question to you, getting to something else from Raw, that we kind of briefly touched on earlier in the show. What do you expect to see between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre this week?
Like I said, man, Hell in a Cell match, bad blood. There's no other way.
You know, and speaking of cage matches, I want to keep that in mind because we've got a cage match next week that's really awesome. We need to talk about.
Yeah, wait, which one? The AEW one or the
SmackDown.
WWE one?
The SmackDown one.
And you know, it's for me, it's nothing more than Swerve Strickland and Adam Page. It's WWE's counter, and I'm not against it. I'm not mad about it. I'm not hating on it one bit.
Well,
But
since you said that, then I'm definitely going to watch both matches, and I'm definitely going to be prepared to go in depth on both of those matches and see who comes away with the win.
I mean, for me,
I think
I'm more interested in the Adam Page and Swerve match because there's good feud. There's a good feud in this one, man. Like it's nice, and I haven't even watched the entire thing.
Adam Page, I believe, is one of those guys that AEW developed, but belongs in WWE. He's a good fucking wrestler.
Okay,
I like him.
So here's my thing on it, and I agree with you when it comes to Adam Page, bro. Adam Page is AEW basically born. Yeah, he had his time, and I do believe it was TNA and New Japan, you know, to where he was making his name. But he really made his name while in AEW.
Yes.
Swerve is that guy that was bred in WWE, bro, and was massive talent.
Yeah.
Thankfully, AEW has Adam Page. I do believe locked into a contract still for a long term.
Yeah.
So I like where this story could go, bro, because no matter how this cage match ends, You could easily throw this into another feud down the line over something else. Maybe they end up in facing off in the finals of a tournament.
Yeah,
Or,
I like that. Like
there's a lot
kind
that
of like you
could
said
do with
earlier
it.
in the show. My bad. But like you said earlier in the show, it was solid. I didn't watch it all the way through. I scanned at it. It was solid,
Yeah.
and it's not enough to make me be like, okay, I can tune in this and see what's going on.
Well, not to get off subject, speaking of tuning in, you can always find the host of Friday Night Heel Turn, Buck Dad, at ReelEighty8. That's at ReelEighty8, the number 8. You can find me, Manic Buck, at The Plunder 2023. We're both on Facebook, Instagram. I don't think he's on Instagram. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter.
Mine are all below that scrolly little.
And I don't know your tags yet, or I would have spit them out and plugged them, Trevor.
Okay,
I was gonna say, hey Derek, all mine are right there on my little thingy mabobber. There we go.
He's trying to find it. He's trying to find it.
I'm working on mine,
dude. A year later, we're
still
having problems with that.
I want to separate my personal from like this, just because I don't
just got
post
it right.
on my personal.
Right.
I don't post on my personal at all. Like I post them once a year. So like for this, I want to have it my own. So I'm working on that.
Fair enough. Good to know. That's good to know.
Well, got one final thing to talk about.
Okay.
Before we want to kind of wrap the show up.
All right.
Julia not only made her debut at the end of the NXT No Mercy pay-per-view, but she is next in line to challenge Roxanne Perez for the NXT Women's title.
See, NXT is one of those brands that on a whim, the new person that walks in the door can win the title.
Yeah,
immediately.
I believe she's gonna win, bro, because
I think Roxanne.
I
think her end is coming to an end as a champion. It's
so
about
hear
time.
me out. I followed her when she originated in AEW, and then when she ended up shipping over to New Japan and their time together, because when New Japan and WWE briefly had their crossover. Their first Forbidden Door, she was the crossover.
Right.
She took her time, stayed over there, continued doing work, and bro, just like Ethan Page, I'm all for her coming in and beating Roxanne Perez. Because, bro, you throw Jordynne Grace against Roxanne Perez, you know damn well that's going in.
Jordynne Grace is actually supposed to be on WWE TV this coming weekend.
She is. But you know how that shit's going to end.
Oh, yeah.
You put somebody like Julia up against Roxanne Perez, bro, you got a match, man, because both their styles, if you have not watched Julia at all,
she's good.
You missing the treat if you didn't watch.
I was going to say, either you go look her stuff up or just get ready for a show.
100%. 100%. Dude, NXT is really on fire with bringing in hot, good talent that are really making a quick impact on the business. It's
wait. Hang on. Not to cut you off. Emphasis on hot. Emphasis on hot. Because Shawn Michaels ain't doing nothing but hiring baddies to work on NXT.
I mean, you can't argue.
No, you can't, and I'm not complaining at all, 100% at all. One quick question I got before we get out of here, because I really got to know, this is really heating up. How much longer are we going to wait before Nia Jax gets the briefcase bashed up on her head?
Hopefully not long.
I was gonna say I feel like a little bit closer to Bad Blood because I'm not gonna lie, I'm liking Tiffy time with the
The briefcase?
what's their name? No, I
Oh,
like Tiffy with the two dudes. I can't
Yeah.
think of their name. Pretty Deadly. There we go.
pretty deadly.
I'm liking that. I'm liking that. So
Yeah.
if that's a way to like kind of start that rickety rocky bullshit that we've been waiting on, I'm all for it.
Yeah. I can't
Well,
wait
I
to see
mean,
where that goes.
well, shit, bro, and you get Tiffy to turn on Naya, you bring Pretty Deadly with Tiffy. Because
I'm not gonna lie.
easily, go ahead.
Oh my bad. I was gonna say I cannot lie. I'm liking that. Obviously they're heels, but we're all behind them right now. So if you make that
Yeah.
switch and make that all a face, I just feel like it's gonna pop so well. They're gonna get over, and I can see that being the women's champion and the tag team champions, and they just running shit. Like I can see it, and I like it, and that's low key
Yeah, I was
excitement.
gonna say this quietly, without them really wanting us to. I'm rooting for Tiffy and Pretty Deadly.
Those
I'm
three
still
give
not on the
because-
pretty deadly train, but I buy into the conglomeration of them three. But I'm still not a huge fan. I think they're talented, but I'm still not buying that gimmick just yet.
They are.
Look,
Think
it took
of-
a while for Fandango to fucking.
I was
come
gonna
on to me.
say,
I mean,
think of Fandango and Eminem.
I was
Like
gonna say,
that, both
I got
those
feelings
tag
of
teams.
Eminem with Melina with these three.
Yeah, like think of Eminem with Melina back in the day, but Fandango.
yeah.
You
And
got
a
it
tad
right
more
there.
athletic.
Yeah. So I mean,
I'm not gonna lie, I would say they're better characters than Fandango because I wasn't like Tyler Breeze. Yeah, cool. He plays that part. I wasn't feeling Brazango or however you want to say his name.
Brazango. Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't feel.
I wonder whatever happened to him.
Tyler Breeze.
I don't know.
He is. I heard something about him just a few. Hold on. While we're on the air, let me look it up because I want to say I heard something about him, just in the last week or so, about what he's doing. There we go. Canadian. Oh, he's Canadian as well. Let's see. Pull him up. Let's go to Wikipedia. And I know this is a bad source, ladies and gentlemen, because Wikipedia can be changed by your 3-year-old if they know how to type.
No, listen. It can be a quality source for your basics.
You just take it with a
but
grain of salt.
You don't live and die with Wikipedia.
No. As an example, perfect example. He is currently signed with WWE under the ring name Tyler Breeze. Wrong. He's not signed with WWE right now.
That is correct.
He's not under contract. So
that just means that somebody hasn't updated it. But that's where I'm going at with it. You can get your basics from it, but you don't. Like when it comes to things like that, you don't use that as your source. How do you spell his name? What's his real name? What's his birthday? Where is he from? Is he married? Does he have kids? Those are good ways to look at it. Did he do time anywhere else? Those are all. That's a good source for things like that.
Tyler Breeze. This is an article. I'd have to go do some more research on it, but it says he actually retired.
Okay.
I mean, I could see that if he's doing something else in his life.
Probably modeling. I know he was doing a whole fashion and all that shit. That was a segue with WWE.
I mean, I know he still does because I catch it every now and then. I watch it every now and then. The up, up, down, down. He's part of the up, up, down, down with
because
Xavier.
Okay.
I like when him and Xavier do GM mode.
Yeah, definitely. Look, I just saw an up, down, down the other day, and it kind of took me a minute. I had to watch it a couple times. I'm not the whole show, but an episode or a clip, and it had Braun Breaker talking about what's that Nintendo game, Smash Brothers, and he was talking about him and his brothers for like hours, and he was marking out about it because obviously Smash Brothers was his shit. And then all of a sudden they panned up, excuse me, to Xavier, who was standing up to his right. And then they panned a little further, and then you see Bronson Reed. So you got Bronson Reed, Xavier Woods, and Braun Breaker marking out about Smash Brothers, and that was a kayfabe moment if I have ever seen it before. It was so funny and so cool. But all in all, this thing we do a show on, man, professional wrestling, it's such a huge impact on so many people's lives, whether you're talking about inspiring people. If you want to be inspired, go watch some of these documentaries on WWE Network or Peacock right now, futurely on NXT. The things that if you've watched sports, if you're a sports fan, you've heard it on SportsCenter, on Sunday NFL Countdown, or on Saturday, a college game day, about the inspiring stories of these kids, or when these guys are kids, and what they grow up and have to go through in order to get where they are today. And you go to wrestling and you think about these things like 8 years ago, Damian Priest was in a fucking car eating crackers, 30-cent crackers, just to trying to survive kind of shit. And now he's potentially, I don't know his worth, but close to being a potential millionaire with way more room to grow as far as that is. So the things that you go through, always remember that behind any storm, when those clouds clear, ladies and gentlemen, is the sunshine. So never in your life give up on anything. And I'm not just marking out right now trying to throw some off the wall shit. This is some real shit. This is involving wrestling, because these are the kind of motivational speeches when these guys aren't feeling their characters and they're not doing good in the business. These leaders in the locker room, and these guys that really want to look out for these younger wrestlers, these are the kind of things that they tell these people. And in life, don't give up, man. Look, I'm gonna give you a little piece of my story. For about 5 years since Hurricane Michael, I've been going through some things, and it's people like this guy up here. Wait, let me do this right. This guy up here.
See, you're trying to figure out how to do your fingers too.
I am. I mean, I'm technically pointing to you, right, with this finger, but just see if I put this one down. This one's
bro. That one finger got that one finger got scoliosis.
Dude, it's not scoliosis. One of my favorite movies is Wanted, bro. And you know how they shoot the curved bullets? I'm practicing that. I'm pointing in a curved way. But, I've been going through some struggles, and you know my struggles, right? Personally, and Trevor, you're very familiar with them. And don't get it twisted, my man. I appreciate you because you come on. I feel like I found a new buddy, in Trevor, and that's cool because that's part of what we're doing and why we're doing it is to branch out and socialize and be a part of something big, not just an episode of three guys sitting on a podcast talking. But for me, never giving up is a huge factor, and I've spent the last almost 2 weeks with my two little girls before we head down there to the Tampa area to get things settled. We've been on hard times, and I've struggled and I've complained a little bit, losing my mom, going through Hurricane Michael and COVID, and then losing my mom and all this stuff. But it's things like this. You actually told me months ago, hey, do you need to back off? We can back off and not do the show. Remember what I told you? No, this shit right here, coming and sitting on this in front of this phone for this show, for my show, it's inspiring to get me away from that. And that's part of the reason why we do here. So if you ever got a struggle, you've ever got a problem in life, look, my shows are always on Facebook. They're always on YouTube. This show is always on Facebook. This show is always on Facebook. It's always on YouTube. Go look at a show. Get into this stuff and interact with us. And I promise you, the clouds will go away and the sun will shine. So that's all I got. Ended on a good note.
Yes, sir. We'll be around
Hey.
Sunday. Well, yeah, damn, he ended it.
Oh.
Period. The motherfucker said, "All right, I'm out."
Yeah.
But
Well,
yo,
I guess
man,
that's a
all I
good
got.
point then.
Yeah, I was gonna
I'm
say
good
that's all I
too.
got. You can catch me and Derek Sunday, man, for pregame before Bucks football, 11 a.m. on ReelEighty8 and the Plunder Facebook page. Also, you can catch us back here next Friday night, 10 o'clock. Heel turn, more shit talking, more fun, and more Derek just saying peace out.
Yeah.
But yo, hey, Sunday might be at Riveters, man. So if you want, swing up there. I'm not going to the game.
I got you. I will let you know.
And then the following Saturday, I will be at Riveters for the game for the watch party that Sunday because obviously we go to the hospital that night. Because motherfucker,
Gotcha.
we having win or lose, bitch. Victory Monday happening that Monday.
Hey, I love a victory Monday, no matter the case or the reason.
Yes, sir. Hey, but till next week, man, y'all be safe out there. And don't forget to super kick a motherfucker.
Why y'all looking so stupid? Y'all better get with the move.